Hello, welcome to this update for Europe. Let's see what will happen over the next week or so in parts of Europe because we have many potential systems to affect parts of the Mediterranean and Northern Europe, and some storms already occurring. So let's see what we have now. We have some lingering thunderstorms in the Mediterranean, and uh, yesterday and the day before, we still had some heavy rains in northeastern Spain with some flooding. So let's see what the models say, like the GFS. So it does show those lingering storms in the Mediterranean there, and it shows another system too. One the Central Mediterranean, another one in the Eastern Mediterranean near Cyprus and Israel. So this is Sunday, and it has those storms lingering around Cyprus on Sunday, Monday, and kind of dissipates. But after that, it has like on Monday that those storms in the Mediterranean, and then they go gradually. They go north towards Italy, and it has another system from Central Europe coming south with some snow in the Alps on like Tuesday, the 12th. Then it has some storms near Spain again on the 12th, even some snow in Spain. On the 13th, has that big low pressure there spinning near Spain, and this is something that we've been watching for another potential cut-off low to maybe affect Spain, but nothing's certain yet. But the GFS definitely has a strong system over Spain and Portugal on November 15th, and it keeps spinning there and shows it going north, maybe near France and the UK by November 18th there. But after that, like November 20th, the GFS is this big system just spinning around Central Europe with a lot of rain and snow scared all over the place. And the GFS now going November 25th or something towards Eastern Europe with a lot of snow and stuff. But that's far out. I don't trust the models that far out. But just so an easier way to explain this is like the European, for example, it shows those these temperatures here, the above and below average temperatures. So shows those above average temperatures in some areas, but you see that pocket of cold air just south of Iceland in the Atlantic. So it brings that into Europe, and then you see those below average temperatures like on the 12th, Central Europe, and then the European does bring those much below average temperatures to parts of Spain there on like November 13th, and it just like keeps spinning there. You just see another pocket of below average temperatures and just spins there. So, but the European has an area of much below average temperatures coming to down to Western Europe after that. This is the only model that's doing this. I'll show you the other models, but this would definitely be a very cold outbreak, November 18th. But let's show you like the GFS. So it has some systems in the Black Sea and Eastern Europe, we will talk about in a moment, but you see the pocket of below average temperatures in the North Atlantic crosses the northern UK, and you see that pocket of below average temperatures going all the way down to Spain there. So this will be November 13th, those very below average temperatures in parts of Spain, and it just keeps spinning. You see there's a little spin to it, so that low pressure system keeps spinning there, and then kind of dissipates. And after that, the GFS has another area of slightly colder air coming down to like Western Europe. So this is the same as the European was showing, but the GFS showing much less than the European showing there, but showing some below average temperatures, most of Central Western Europe on November 21st or something. And even after that, November 23rd, the GFS is those much below average temperatures, Central Europe and some other areas. So we better monitor that. But now let's focus on this potential new system in Spain. So there's the Canadian model, has those below average temperatures in the North Atlantic, it crosses the northern UK, those blues, those shades of blue, then it enters Western Europe and dives the south into Spain and France. So this is not November 13th. The Canadian has those below average temperatures most of Spain and Portugal. Then it just spins there, like in the Atlantic west of Morocco and southern Spain. The pressure keeps spinning and then kind of dissipates, but still has some slightly below average temperatures in Spain after that. And many models are showing this cold outbreak diving to Eastern Europe around November 19th. So we'll watch that as well. For example, the GFS has there the potential colder temperatures in Spain, and then around November 15th, some waves of slightly colder temperatures in Eastern Europe, but November 17th gets the massive cold air, dives that south into Russia, Ukraine, and some other areas. But the GFS slightly east than the Canadian. The Europeans is like the 12C shows the system in Spain, and but later the Europeans focus more on Western Europe with that cold air. It does have those masses of cold air in Eastern Europe. But now it's kind of like this, those below average temperatures in parts of Russia and Kazakhstan, and who will have there the Europeans show a part of that cold air, a little system, the Black Sea, getting cut off and affecting like Bulgaria, Romania, and those areas around Sunday, tomorrow, November 10th. And it has those below average temperatures there, and that system from the Black Sea might linger until Tuesday there, those below average temperatures in southeast Europe, and later it shows it going back into Russia and kind of dissipate. But the other models have this as well there. So the GFS that have cold air into like Romania, Bulgaria, Greece, and those areas might provide some colder temperatures and some snow. Then it goes back into Russia again there. So be aware those areas. And now, so you can see here, so this is in the Black Sea, that mass of cold air. So this is 500 meters, no, 500 mph in the atmosphere. So that is like the mass, the air masses. So it does show that very cold air mass in the Black Sea. This is Saturday today, goes into Bulgaria, Romania, and Serbia. And like Sunday tomorrow, that colder air mass, Sunday the 10th, so expect some colder temperatures there. This goes Monday, in northern Greece too, and lingers there and goes away. But now, this is the European model. Now it has this colder air mass coming north from like Norway, the Atlantic, and those areas, through Germany, France, and the other areas. Then it goes all the way into Spain. This is November 12th, November 13th. It's over Spain there. This will provide some much below average temperatures there, and probably some snow as well. And then this might affect northern Morocco too, and Portugal as well, November 13th, 14th, and all the way to November 15th. And as you can see, the air just spins there. It's just spinning there clockwise. So this will probably be a low pressure system. Might have some rain. So that's what we need to monitor. So this is very high in the atmosphere, but if I put it to the surface, we can see the actual temperatures now. So let's see. So now Saturday, there's some colder temperatures for parts of Romania, Turkey, and like the Alps. And then tonight into Sunday does show those colder temperatures in Romania. Alright, some areas -1, -3, and especially around northern Italy and Switzerland in the Alps, so -5, -6. Bulgaria, those areas of negative temperatures. In Austria and those areas in Turkey, central Turkey, eastern Turkey, and Georgia shows those colder temperatures. Azerbaijan, especially in the Caucasus, those very cold temperatures. This is Saturday, but Sunday morning shows all the way into Poland, Germany, those negative temperatures, and shows so like Serbia too, Macedonia and Montenegro, to those like -1, 0 degrees. This is during the day. On Sunday, gets momentarily better in the afternoon, some 11 degrees, 8, 12 degrees, but then Sunday night into Monday goes back down again, shows much of Eastern, some parts of Eastern Europe, -1, Poland -3, through the Alps, those negative temperatures there, and Southeastern Europe, parts of Kosovo, Serbia some -4, Montenegro -3, more Bulgaria, Macedonia, more western Bulgaria, some areas, Romania, especially in the mountains, no northern Romania, Ukraine there. So be aware. This is Monday. Monday afternoon shows a little bit better, so like 7 degrees, 8 degrees, but Monday night to Tuesday still shows those cold temperatures there, all the way from Latvia to northern Greece, so -2, -1, 0 in the Alps, like -4, -2, parts of southeastern Europe, northernmost Greece, -1, in Albania too, eastern Albania mainly, Bulgaria and Serbia and some other areas. So be aware, this is Tuesday. Wednesday, still some negative temperatures around Wednesday, Slovakia, Romania, parts of Serbia, Bulgaria, and you see it's much colder in the Alps already Wednesday because of the other system in Spain. And then Wednesday night into Thursday, like Thursday morning, still some negative temperature shows lingering on Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, central southern Germany, in the Alps there in Austria, Ukraine, around Russia. And this is Thursday, and then the Thursday to Friday, the European model still has some negative temperatures, most of Central into Eastern Europe. So be aware, next Friday into next Saturday still has some, but there's one part like Germany, France, and Belgium, another part in more Eastern Europe. The next Saturday into next Sunday shows a little bit less, but still some areas there. So be aware there. Now in Spain, already showed like today I spotted through the Pyrenees in France, those colder temperatures, but during the day, I get all the way to like 22, 23 degrees, parts of Murcia, Sevilla, and Sunday night, Saturday night to Sunday night, like tonight shows some 1 degree in the Pyrenees, 2, some areas are 5, 1 degree, central Spain, but Sunday into Monday, nothing that crazy yet. Show like some 3 degrees in some areas, but Monday night to Tuesday, the 12th where shows like 1 degree, 2 degrees, and alright, a little bit more negative temperatures in the Pyrenees there, in Andorra, in those areas. Then this is throughout Tuesday, that mass of cold air is really coming down now. Shows even during the day in the Pyrenees, some -3, -2 in the Pyrenees, and then Tuesday night to Wednesday really goes down. Some, especially some high elevations of Spain, -2, -1, 0 degrees, -2, 0. So be aware. In the Pyrenees, like Wednesday mornings, some -5, -5, -3. Wednesday, actually Thursday mornings, still cold, some -2, 0 degrees in many areas, 1 degree, some others like 1, Madrid 3 degrees, and -1 in some areas. On the coast, it remains like 11, 9, 10 degrees, and occasionally some 8, 7 degrees, but nothing that crazy on the coast. Thursday morning, very cold still, and then Friday morning, the 15th, still cold. Central Spain, northern Portugal, some 2 degrees, 6 degrees in Portugal, in the Pyrenees. So be aware, those areas. So the GFS has a similar thing, but kind of different. So it has those cold temperatures in southeastern Europe, Romania, Poland, Serbia, Bulgaria, Sunday into Monday in the Alps and southeastern Europe, and then the Alps there. And Tuesday, the 12th, especially Wednesday, the 13th, it gets those cold temperatures in Spain there, and yeah, and throughout Central Europe. So it's very similar to on the GFS, but there are some minor differences. And then the snowfall for now, if I put this until Monday, the 11th, shows a little bit of snow like central Romania, a spot or two in Bulgaria, maybe Serbia, and then some snow in parts of Sweden, Norway, and all the way to northern Norway, but very little compared to what we have in the last few weeks. And then if I put this now all the way to November 14th, it already has snow arriving in the Alps, so like 14 centimeters some areas, and even the Pyrenees has in France some 41 centimeters, in Andorra some 30 centimeters, and into Spain there. So this will mainly be between November 12th and November 13th, and some on the 14th. It has some areas in northern Spain, close to 39 centimeters, 20 centimeters. It even has in central eastern Portugal some, and more areas throughout Spain there. And northern Morocco has some hints of snow, but very little. And yeah, so be aware. And it even has some parts of central southern Turkey too. So now the GFS shows some in Romania, like Serbia, Hintertube, but shows more in the Alps, all the way to the southern Alps. So like 55 centimeters the GFS has, and it has a bunch of snow for central Spain, some 24 centimeters, 19 centimeters. If you zoom in closer to like the 30 centimeters, has some snow in the Alps too. So yeah, I don't think the snow might be like this blob in Spain. I think it might be mainly the mountains, but we'll have to see. So there's the icon too. Until the 13th has some snow in Romania, some higher elevations there, and Bulgaria, Macedonia, Bosnia, and a thing or two in central Italy has, but mainly in the Alps in Switzerland, Austria, and into France there in western Italy. The icon has also in the Pyrenees there, mainly in France, but it does have snow in Spain as well, but the heaviest in the French Pyrenees, some in Andorra. Then it has some spots in Spain, those higher elevations there of Spain, northern Spain especially, but some other areas too. So be aware in those areas. Has some in Norway too, Sweden a little bit, and Iceland there's some snow in the mountains. So yeah, be aware. And in terms of rainfall and accumulation, so let's put this just until Monday to see where the biggest storms might be at in the Mediterranean. So does show those storms lingering around the Mediterranean with a lot in the open ocean there, but does show like northern Algeria, some 72 millimeters, some spots all the way to 100 millimeters. So be aware some storms close to Algeria, and then Tunisia, a storm or two, some storms, especially northern Tunisia, and Sicily shows more storms passing around there. Nothing crazy, but there might be a storm or two there. In Corsica, it does show a little bit more to 50 millimeters. Some rain in northern Spain and France. In the Balearic Islands, there might be a storm or two. And does show those storms in Cyprus, in southern Turkey, beware of some storms. Near Cyprus, might be some more thunderstorms starting Sunday into Monday. Shows some rain in Syria and Israel and Lebanon, but nothing that crazy. But that shows some rain. And if I put this until the 14th, it already has that system near Spain. There has the worst southern France, 167 millimeters, but into northeastern Spain, like 90 millimeters. And it has like northern Spain more. It has that low pressure spinning around Portugal and Spain, so 9 millimeters, 5 millimeters. It has some in the Mediterranean still, but it doesn't have nothing crazy. It's still like 43 centimeters, especially in the islands. It has a little bit more. So because it has like this system comes from the North Atlantic, you see it diving through Europe, some rain in Germany too, in Belgium, some rain in France, and all the way down to Spain. So be aware the next 5 days, like on the 13th and 14th, it has more rain parts of Corsica, a little bit heavier. It has like in Greece, the area storms in the eastern central Mediterranean, has some rainstorms in Greece next 5 days, Albania, Montenegro, and those areas. Around the Black Sea, does have in Romania some more rain and maybe some storms, and southern Ukraine, Moldova. So be aware. The GFS is a similar thing next 5 days, more near western Greece and throughout northern Algeria, Tunisia, northwestern Italy, and it has around southern France some 66 millimeters or even 70, but it does have some more scattered across northeastern Spain. The GFS is already like 88 centimeters near Castellon, some areas of the Mediterranean of Spain, and in like the Barrier Gardens, so some 84 millimeters. There it has, and more scattered across northern and eastern Spain there, and even southern Spain has some rain, and this will be mainly like after November 12th. So you see here from just on November 12th has more rain in the Barrier Gardens and northern Spain and some areas, but on November 13th it does have a little bit more near like central Spain, the Mediterranean, so 47 centimeters in Valencia in some areas, but nothing that crazy, but gotta watch. And November 14th still has some near southern France, Andorra, and northeastern Spain. And like if I do the same thing, the European, November 14th has some scattered showers and storms throughout northeastern Spain. November 13th, it barely has anything in Valencia like the GFS had, but it does have some more southwestern Spain, southeastern Spain. November 12th, mainly in the Mediterranean still, the Balearic Islands, and yeah, so be aware those areas. But let's see here, there's anything important like the here. So it is like the areas of low pressure, high pressures. You can see those lower pressures in Eastern Europe or on Sunday, Monday, and then you see a big area of high pressure Monday in the North Atlantic. It's some lower pressures, the Mediterranean still. Then like Tuesday has that lower pressure in southern France, and into like Wednesday the 13th in Spain. So this is the GFS. It's very radical with that low pressure in Spain on like next Thursday Portugal, next Friday. Then he has some lower pressures into Russia again. But the GFS is kind of very strong with that low pressure. The European and the others are a little bit different. So the European has the low pressure southeastern Europe and in the Mediterranean, in Bulgaria, Romania, those areas. Then on Tuesday, the 12th starts having some low pressures in France and Italy, so some parts of the Mediterranean, and it takes that low pressure into Spain there, in northern Morocco, Algeria. It's like two low pressures rotating around each other, and one takes over on Friday the 15th in southern Spain. So yeah, we'll monitor this. The models aren't indicating tremendous amounts of rainfall with this, but if that low pressure is strong, it could have to produce some like more than 60 to 80 millimeters some parts of Spain. But for now, it doesn't show anything like last time, but we'll keep monitoring. And then let's see some other areas there. Now here, so in terms of wind, might have some gusty winds in a spot or two of southeastern Europe, in the Greek seas or near Cyprus on Sunday because of that low pressure in the ocean, so slightly gusty winds, and then still shows near the central Mediterranean until next Wednesday, near Greece and some areas, then it kind of calms down. But there near southern France has those stronger winds near northeastern Spain and southern France right tomorrow Sunday, and the Balearic Islands. Then we really have picks up on those winds on next Tuesday, the Mediterranean, and like in the Pyrenees of Spain, some higher gusts. These are just the wind gusts has some high gusts in the Pyrenees there in Andorra. Southern France has some high gusts in the Mediterranean, and like northeasternmost Spain has some stronger gusts too, and then like central Spain next Tuesday, and into next Wednesday, the 13th, some areas north central Spain, Portugal, a little bit higher gusts, still northeastern Spain there, and some areas. So next Wednesday to next Thursday, the other low pressure spinning there, shows still some strong winds in the Mediterranean and near Portugal and Spain there, and yeah, be aware those areas. And this mainly it. So in the short term, be aware of those storms in the eastern Mediterranean, central Mediterranean, and those colder temperatures in Eastern Europe. And later on, be aware next week across Spain, France, and northern Africa, and some areas with that low pressure system. So, yeah, be aware. Let's just see there's not anything that important missing. So, let's see. There's this like precipitation type that's interesting. Like next Tuesday shows snow in the Alps, shows some spots of freezing rain, especially in Finland and Russia. Some spots of freezing rain. So this is very interesting. Shows the rain, the Mediterranean, uh, the stuff in Iceland there, like Sunday, shows more like into Monday in Iceland, some rain there, some snow on Sunday. Shows in Norway there, like today Saturday, northern Norway, a little bit of snow, some rain in southern Norway, a spot or two of freezing rain. This is Sunday. Into Monday shows more spots of snow and rain, parts of Norway and Sweden, some spots of freezing rain. Then the European mountains, more spots of freezing rain, Finland, northern Norway, northern Sweden, not northern Norway, but that's like northern Sweden and into Russia there, on like Tuesday. So be aware that then you have some bigger low pressure systems in the Arctic with more rain into northern Finland and northern Norway there. Even some freezing rain shows in Russia next Wednesday. And it does have more snow like northern Norway, northern Sweden next Thursday the 14th, and more stuff there. So be aware in terms of winds there are some stronger winds in northern Norway now, and northern Sweden shows some higher gusts there, but this goes some higher gusts between today and Sunday in the mountains of Iceland there, and then this goes might be the seas a little bit bigger near northern UK, Faroe Islands, and then shows some higher gusts in Iceland on Tuesday. This goes there, like some mountains in Iceland, the European mountain has all the way to 141 km per hour gusts. So be aware there. The TFS does have some high gusts from there too, and this goes next Tuesday. Might start affecting Norway and Sweden next Wednesday the 13th with some higher gusts, and yeah, and all the way into next Thursday, Friday, and maybe in the interior seas there later. So this mainly it. So be careful those storms there, and be aware the cold and